Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Lion's Den, everyone. I'm having some I'm still sick, guys. I'm getting over being sick, but we're gonna have fun tonight. Shit. So I'm having some technical difficulties at the moment, but we're gonna try and straighten that shit out. All right, but bear with me. Welcome to the Lion's Den. If you're new, get a drink, kick your feet up, enjoy. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna go through all signs, and then if I have the oomph left in me, we will answer some predictions for people. And I am in my 12th house, which, if you know anything about astrology, that's your psychic house. You're in the psychic house. Welcome to the Lion's Den and to my channel. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go fix these technical difficulties. All right. Hit that like button for me on the way in, would you? Thank you. We're gonna take the phone with us. All right, is it Aries moon or is it Aries moon, guys? Is it Aries moon or is it Aries moon? My kid is off the chain, like super hyper. That boy does not want to slow down. When I tell you he does not want to slow down, he's a Pisces Aries cusp. Oh, and I was trying to come downstairs, and as I'm shutting the door, he's pulling the door open. And I'm like, just calm down. Go into the other room. Play. Welcome to the Lion's Den. All right. And I have a feeling she'll come in later. Call it a psychic thing, call it a maybe, or maybe she'll view it later, something like that. But to the person who has been waiting for a reading from me, since right before I got sick, it'll be on its way after this live. I will send it up. It's finished, and it will show you that I'm in my psychic house. All right? I would literally tell you shit, and the cards will back it up. But here we go. How's everybody doing tonight? How are we? I gotta drink some Red Bull, guys. Gotta drink some of this Red Bull. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I might cough a little bit in this. I might hear my nose a little. I'm getting there. Here we go. Remember to hit the like button. And if you stick around and you watch enough of the video, and I see you were here in the beginning and in the end, I'm going to give you psychic predictions. That will probably fucking happen. I'm not even fucking playing. Not joking. Another thing. If I've given you predictions for the new people that find this video and like are like, where the fuck did this guy go? Who is this guy? If I've given you psychic predictions that happened in your future, drop a yes in the comments, right in the live. So if anybody that views this that's new, if you're curious and you want to know, is this guy legit? Is he real? Just stop dropping your yeses. Dropping them yes bombs for the channel. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to start in order. We're going to go with Aries. We're going to go with Aries. I might reiterate that again when there's more people in the room that I've done readings for, so they can speak their truth or say, just drop their yes. They don't have to say much. They just need to just say yes, so people can see what real is. All right, let's keep rolling. Going to Aries. It's good to see everybody. Aries on the board. Here we go. Okay. All right. Aries. My ladies and gentlemen, Aries. What are the 12 month predictions for you? I know. The cards are slam them. Gonna have to just take it. Take it. 12 house predictions for you. What do we got for the sign of Aries? What do you want to say? Just show me anything you want to say to Aries. Go. Some of you are going to continue to look the other way when it comes to a love connection. Something that once was a celebration and you feel that's what you need to trust at this time. A lot of you don't want to be stuck in feeling in this, like any kind of melancholy feeling. I feel like you'll put your back to it. You're more wanting to produce change with events or outcomes, maybe even be introduced to new people. Anything that's bothered you or made you feel like you couldn't trust it or it wasn't worth trusting, you're releasing that. You're working on releasing that is what the cards are showing me right now. Let's go. Give me some clarification. Holy shit. You showed up. These two wanted to come out. Some of you are releasing this, and it could be, some of you it's love, some of you it's a family situation. It's one of the two, is what the cards are showing me so much. Where you might not have gotten balance in a love situation, or you might not have felt appreciated, or you might have had to learn the circumstances around you with family. Something like that. The Magician, and what you're not willing to, it's almost like you don't want to battle with a situation, and I think you're very aware of it. Maybe under this Aries moon, you became aware of it. You're here, the moon's here. Let's keep going for you. What else is here for Aries? Is this how you felt? Whether you're a female or a male? Have you been, at 5-5 here, have you been seeking the change or wanting to change, Aries? Because that's what it's showing me. I feel like you're willing to cut out anything that you feel like you can't trust. Some of you have known that decision wasn't the easiest decision, but it was a decision that had to go. I feel like you want to take action. You guys might want to take action towards relieving something of the past or things you couldn't trust of the past or people. People, places, situations is what it's showing me. It's almost like you want to take action towards getting out of anything of the past that was burdensome, that bothered you. You might have thoughts about it from time to time, but you're walking away from it at this time. It's like you've understood the change is necessary. The change is now kind of energy. Like you want that change now. You're walking away. Like I just said, you will walk away from anything, especially if it makes you feel like it's messing with your stability or keeps you stuck in a situation. Aries is all about excitement right now and wanting to have fun. I feel like you want to have fun with new environments. You're not, I don't see you wanting to build with anything that keeps you up or gives you anxiety or you constantly think about. Anything like that, I don't feel like you want to deal with that right now. I feel like you're all about the world, new beginnings. Also your finances, you could be making sure your finances are staying in check or going forward, building towards financial gain. Maybe even trying something different in the financial area of your life. This could be something that you're trying to build or work towards. Emotionally, if somebody were to try to communicate to you emotionally, fire sign, water sign, they may, I kind of feel like you might give them the cold shoulder. I feel like you'll give them the cold shoulder, or you may not respond to the fire or water sign. I feel like you'll stubbornly stand your ground, because it's almost to me like, with that Wheel of Fortune in the world, you're wanting new celebrations. Look at new celebrations, Aries, new love commitments, new current events for you where you can get a victory. You've probably had a lot of thought about this, and those thoughts are going to give you the transformation you're looking for, and you're probably going to get the judgment. You may also have to stay stern on what you cut out and what you allowed to move towards you. Some of you have been patiently waiting for this for a long time. Others of you have been wanting to get out, or been getting antsy to get the fuck out, wanting to travel, or knowing that if you've been feeling stagnant, you no longer want to feel like that. Queen of Cups reversed, or feel burdened. It's almost like you're like, if it doesn't feel like it's balancing me, then I'm out. Then I'm going to catch the next flight, or I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to go for that drive. And I do feel like you have this really big creative direction right now. Like, you're very creative at this time for the sign of Aries. You have more passion here. If there were roadblocks or things that stumped you, or that were just really hard, whether it was a family situation or a lover, if that was the scenario, I feel like go after your passion. I feel like there's a passion. I feel like you have an inspirational spark inside of you that wants to kick out. And don't get stuck in your head don't think twice about what I just told you. That High Priestess is releasing anything that they feel is toxic and moving towards what makes them feel good. Learning how to cut out anything that they don't feel justified in love, or maybe somebody that played with you. That's not what you want for happiness. So I feel like that's what you're seeking right now, is happiness for the sign of Aries. Look what you're doing. You're leaving the past in the past. You're releasing anything of the past that you couldn't manifest, or that just felt like it wasn't going to work. You're leaving that behind you emotionally. Some of you may also feel that some of you may have felt like you weren't getting the attention that you wanted from them, or that's how they felt about you. Something about they couldn't build with you. They may have wanted to reconcile, Aries. You may have had somebody that wanted to reconcile, but every time they tried to build with you, it was like they feel like you gave them the runaround, or they felt that way. They feel like you gave them the runaround, or you feel like that's what they did to you, is what the cards tell me. With the Star reversed, the King of Cups emotionally not invested, or emotionally kind of manipulating a situation. The Empress reversed, not really feeling grounded or settled in with the situation, or trusting their guts with it. The Knight of Pentacles reversed was when the love offer came in. Somebody wasn't willing to go after it, whether it was you or them. Then it was clarified by the Ace of Swords, lack of clarity or lack of knowing how to build this direction into the happiness that the person wanted. Some of you, this is what you went through. Others of you, it's what they put you through. That's what I have for you. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Just don't watch if your heart's racing, Casey. I told you. I waited as long as possible. Was like, listen, don't go out. I'm waiting until your heartbeat comes down and it's regular. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't watch me. I'm like, don't watch me. It's probably not a good idea. That's for a specific person that I hope that they're finding out what's going on. Matter of fact, I'm going to put my phone up here in case I need to look at anything. Okay. Oh, and those technical difficulties they said I had, I fixed them. So that's nice. They did get fixed. Let me just make sure this is off completely. No bother, no be there. All right, next. Boom. I'll have to really pay attention to the phone if I get a message, because I don't have any sounds on. It shouldn't have any sounds on, and I'm going to be using the phone to look at the chat. Whoops. My fat fingers just... when you... Oh, that hurt. When you push your finger and it bends it like this? I just did that, like really good with my pinky. Like move the whole computer, what it's sitting on, all the stuff around it. I don't want to see my camera. That's not what I'm trying to do. All right, where are you? Here we go. Come on. Today, Junior. Just bear with me, guys. My technology tonight is just not having fun with me. Like, what's the deal? Here we go. Today, Junior. All right, here we go. And I'll see the chat in a minute. Skip that so I can see the chat. There we go. Okay. Taurus. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Ooh, Taurus, what you got going on? Those cards wanted to jump like a frog likes to leap. Wow, they did it again. Same hand, my left hand too. What's going on with my Tauruses? I controlled at that time. That was the controlled shuffle for Taurus. I'll give you 2 more shuffles. Here we go for Taurus. First message out of me to them. What do you want to say to Taurus signs? Let's hear for them. Here we go. All right, Taurus, there's somebody that may try to approach you. I do feel like it's a man. If a man tried to approach you recently or does, you're telling him, no. Look at this. That man's getting the hell to the no. I'm not doing this. You can emotionally kiss my ass. Kind of energy. Straight out the rip. That's what I see for you. Somebody wants to come back and play. Somebody wants to come back and maybe try to take you out or swindle you into doing something. Taurus, you came out with a hell to the no. That's a hell to the no. This is a kiss my ass, hell to the no right there. I'm going to be real. Like, you're like, hell nah. Hell nah. You're like, no. Put your ass back in that hot seat and leave me alone. Go call Sheila or Betsy or whatever the fuck. You found out that this person was either toxic or they just like to play. I feel like this is like a toxic energy I'm picking up, or it's a player. If they're not just toxic, they play fucking games. When I looked at the devil, the first thing I thought of was somebody who plays malicious games. Cycles. Keeps doing the same bullshit. It's almost like what is that? What is it? Jenga or some shit? That game you play. I don't know if that's the right game. Whatever the game is where you pick out the pixie stick and shit, and it's like a real hard game to cheat because you have to like do it. Somehow they would try to cheat and like bump your fucking elbow. It's just somebody that you're not really wanting to invest in. Emotionally, I feel like you're over the situation, or you recognized it, identified it for what it was. You had to discover it. There was nothing. Their slice of bread was not a slice of bread. Their piece of cheese was not cheese. The shit was moldy. It was not that good. In other words, maybe the sex was great, but the personality kind of sucked. That's what it shows me. Okay. I feel like really, really crazy tonight. Like, I like it. All right. Show me more for the sign of Taurus. Let's see for Taurus. Show me something. Jump. I don't want to pull you. You guys are going to focus on your money. On your money or your foundations, maybe your home, or something about home. Home and the love you have for home is what I feel like you're building towards. Or the foundations you want to create for a home situation. I've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Lovers for you, followed by you building. And look at this shit, bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, you're making a judgment towards your home or towards your family. If somebody comes towards you like a turd, they're getting cut the fuck out. You're not going to want to invest in this person. I feel like you feel like they'll put a damper on you, or they'll make you fight for something. That's not worth building for. Here we go. I'm just gonna have fun with this tonight because I know tonight it's just gonna fucking flow. Let's go. Here we go. Show me something else for Taurus. I think you need to follow what this says. This is you. Follow new celebrations, have your fun, take a leap of faith in a new direction. You have a lot of new energy. For you to get those three, that's brand new. You know, I like it. I like it. Don't fight for anything of the past. You're not. The reading tells me your ass is not fighting or being stuck or wanting to be stuck with anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Why? Because you guys want something. It feels like you guys are ready for the new excitement, maybe of a new love connection, that change, and thinking, oh, that's the balance I should be going over. Fuck all the hurdles that guy put me through. Well, it could have been a Gemini or a fucking Libra, by the way. Just going to let you know, not all of you is that sign, Gemini, Libra, or Cancer. I'm going to say it. Could have been a Cancer. Don't know why I feel the need to tell you Cancer, but it could have been a Cancer. If it wasn't a Cancer, Gemini, Libra, energy I'm getting. Also, I'm feeling like saying Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I feel like when it comes to somebody that wanted to get over on you, you're not really wanting to be upset about it at this time. For the sign of Taurus, what else is here? You've figured out that you needed to move on, or that was the best thing for your practice, and I think your family as well. Some of you have recognized, I'm like, you dodged a bullet. Some of you realized I fucking dodged a bullet in this situation. Some of you, if the shoe, it's almost like the shoe didn't fit, or so if somebody treated you like the grass was greener on the other side, I don't think it was for them. And I think that even if they walked away from you, it was like a bonus for you. It was something that you had to come to a realization that this was something that they needed to learn on their own, not so much you. And I feel like you're looking at this past direction, kind of like, something. I'm not really interested in reconciling. I'm not really wanting to talk to you or open up towards you in love right now. Like, I'm good. I kind of like let go of that vibe on you. I don't see you feeling like they were the kingdom, or you were going to give them the kingdom, the keys to the kingdom, something like that. Like, this person, this guy, this King of Swords. I feel like the door's locked on this situation. They may have been a little bit too childish or younger than you. Emotionally, they may have tried to, I feel like they tried their luck to come back or connect with you, talk to you. I don't feel like they gave up that easily. And you know that. The moon reversed, Temperance. You might have tried to be patient with it emotionally, but then you're like, what the hell am I doing? I'm Taurus. I'm the King of the Pentacles. This is my stage. I'm strong enough to say, no. The star, I'm strong enough to go after my own wish fulfillment and seek my own happiness, or my own happiness is what I'm seeing for you. Some of you recognize that a situation you dealt with, that if they tried to come back or you thought you should, you recognize, no, it's not the right position or direction for me. And I'm going to have to tell this person no. That person might be a little upset too about the action, the truth and clarity of not probably giving you the benefit of the doubt of how strong you truly are in a situation. If somebody comes back and you told them no, and you were undecisive if you made the right decision, I think you did. I think you were meant to see that there's more options or things out there for you to see. You might have been dealing with somebody that wasn't very honest with you, or with what they were doing when you weren't looking. I'm going to be real. That's what the cards are showing me. Whoa, that one almost got me. We're going to put that back. If it comes out, it comes out. Okay, this way. This is telling me a man tried to come back. Ace of Wands, the penis card. All right, a man tried to come back. The card, everybody's like, oh, the dick card. Look at. They say they wrote that card, or the Six of Wands. Typically, it's that card. But a man thought about how he's going to maneuver this. The Hermit tried to go within, tried to be smart about the situation. The World with the King of Swords wanted to. I almost feel like this dude wanted to reconcile, or was hoping to lock it in kind of energy. The problem is, it doesn't look like he got the wish fulfillment that he was expecting. It looks like you came to a decision with this King of Wands energy and the Knight of Wands. That makes a lot of sense. But you knew you'd be dealing with somebody that was a petty ass player. This person liked to juggle situations or maybe even people. And I feel like with that magician and that Seven of Swords, he was hiding that shit from you. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I think your best motive or thing to do, Taurus, was to move on, move your ass to a new direction. And that last card is the Hierophant, learning that you have the power to you deserve better. In other words, you deserve better, is what I'm seeing. And I think you came to the awareness that you can manifest, you're strong enough to manifest a better relationship or something that's better for your kids. That's your reading, Taurus. Better celebrations ahead. And your message is remember to always believe in what you can trust within inside of yourself. It's almost like somebody tried to show you that there's this gold, shiny fucking object. But as you got closer and closer, you could start to see all the corrosion around it. That's what I got for Taurus. Woo! Yay! Hi, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. We're going to do Gemini in a second. Casey, check your heart rate, all right? Check your heart rate. Okay. Gemini. Yeah. What's up, Steve? What's up, what now, Wanda? Ebony, hello. What's up, Jack? Devilish. Black Widow Witch, hello. Let's jump into Gemini and put you on the board while I enjoy some Red Bull. We're going to smoke a cigarette. Get my heart racing a little bit for the Geminis out there. Geminis. I'm going to tell you guys something. If you're a Gemini, woman or man, you guys are like one of the signs, all you air signs, but Gemini too, a lot, I noticed. All the air signs get it. But this is directed at a Gemini since I'm doing the Gemini's reading now, but this is also directed towards the air signs. You guys get a lot of shit in the tarot. You guys get a lot of bullshit. And I don't think that's fair. I think there's some beautiful ass energies out there or beautiful ass looking people that are air signs. I don't care if they're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You know, and I just don't think that's fair. So I wonder what's going to show up for you. Look at that. There you are. I start talking about you, and Spirit's like, shh, we're going to show them, kid. Show them. Show them that they are the love, that they're not just the fucking Heartbreak Foundation, the Heartbreak Kid, or whatever the fuck. But we'll get into that in a minute after I drink Red Bull and light up a cigarette. Okay? Yeah. All right. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Star Crossing. Hello, everybody. Gemini. 12 house prediction. Yeah, I was so sick. I took a COVID test. It was negative. I took a COVID test. It was negative, but let me tell you, I was like, damn, did this fucking COVID shit finally catch up to me? Because I had all the symptoms. So I waited 2 days, and then I took the test, and I'm like, no, I don't have COVID, but I got a nasty flu. All right. Here we go. Twelve house predictions for Gemini. What do you have? What are you trying to tell me with that reversed? Ooh, I keep flipping over my finger. This may not pertain to all Geminis. I feel like I have to say, this is to the working Gemini. To the working Gemini, some of you have been wondering if you're taking the right move or motive. And you may not have Gemini in your sun. It may be your moon or rising. You're wondering if you're taking the right direction towards some kind of work environment or endeavor. Okay, let's see what's here. Give me some more for Gemini. Am I doing the right thing? Is it going to pan out? Something like that. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't let it hold you back. Keep any anxious thoughts at bay at this time. You got to be very distinctively clear with yourself to cut out anything that makes you feel anxious. Do not be anxious at this time. If things are I feel like out of your control with investments or the way they're going to turn out, don't worry about them. Life's too short, kid. I'm going to say it like that. Life's too short. Let's keep going. Some of you may have been finding yourself emotional with your, a lot of you could have something to do with being worried about your finances or your stability, or just being emotional on and off, day in and day out as well. That's what this reading shows me. I feel like you're going to get a lot of attention in the days ahead as well with this card. This woman just like, you ever heard that song, Lady in Red? Well, when I looked at that card, that yellow like blinded me. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of attention. You also may be seeing birds a lot. Some of you may start seeing a lot of birds, either different color ones or just birds. You may find them right in front of you, or like if you're not seeing them a lot, you're hearing them a lot. Something like that. Wow, Gemini, what is that all about? A lot of you are on a stage with a career where you're going to have to learn a new structure or do something, or fighting for that career, or wondering if you're making the right choices with what to fight for at this time, or cut out. Some of you are like, do I want to deal with this? Do I not want to deal with this? Don't let that indecisive energy get in the way, especially if it has anything to do around your home life. Continue to be patient. Some of you may have been feeling kind of bored or like things aren't changing. I feel like things are staying stagnant and I want to get out of this energy. Some of you also may have been you could be going out to events, entertaining new things, or being asked to go to new things, weddings, some kind of event, a movie, just a night out, something like that. Why? Why that in reverse? What's going on with this one? Gemini. Some of you guys have had okay. If you've had any thoughts of the past, the message is very clear. Don't think of the past of anything that felt like it was something that you needed to move your energy out of. Stay away from any kind of things that made you feel unbalanced, or any things that you felt like weren't manifesting you, or just weren't giving you the time of day, or were treating you like an option. Your message is simple. Walk the hell away from it and stay away from it. Go after what you deserve. Some of you, it could be a guy that feels like you emotionally just stubbornly are not interested. This is like there's a man that thinks you're not interested in them, or yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. It keeps showing me a man that you may not be that the woman's not interested in, has made up her mind and has truth and clarity that it's like, nah, bro, you're not the one. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to communicate with you. I want to leave this situation, or I'm happy I left this shit behind in the past. I don't feel like you're fighting for this. Emotionally, you don't want to really tangle with it. It's been too heavy on your heart and your mind, and it's made you recycle a lot of the past. There's a lot of recycling of the past that's showing. This may not have been today. I could be getting some of you guys' past energy, past 2 to 10 months. Here we go. Give me something else for Gemini. Ooh. Why? This person may think you want to build somewhere else as well. Whoever this is, they may view you, Gemini. Look at this shit. I'm going to show you. That transformation card kind of like opened my eyes up to whoever you dealt with. They may ponder what you're up to, who you're going to build with, because you're not building with them. Page of Swords and the Lovers. This person wants to know what you're doing or what you're up to. Even if the situation you moved on from or they moved on from, somebody's like still wanting to know your business kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing right there. Someone wants to know all about your business. Stubbornly holding on to it. Or wondering, somebody's curious about, you have a curious person around you. You have a curious person around my queen. Look at this. Somebody stubbornly seeking the change, or maybe trying to go through the acceptance of the change that you're looking to move on, move away, or move in a new direction, build in a new direction. They see it. They see that that's what you want. But they don't want you to move on. They don't want you to move on. They're watching you. Somebody's watching, wanting to know what you're doing, what you're building, what you're up to, Gemini. What the fuck? It could be a Libra. Could be a Libra. Could be an Aries or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm just going to tell you. Somebody that might not have been the most honest individual when it came to trying to establish the connection with you. I feel like somebody may have been stressing you out or putting too much burden. Somebody was putting too much weight on you. This person was putting too much weight on the situation. Your surrounding person is giving you too much bullshit. Could have been somebody you were married to or had children with as well. There's no secret there. It's a lover. Stubbornly holding on or wanting a victory. I don't think it's coming back around. I think that gate or that doorway is closed. For now. At least for now. Emotionally, whoever this is, they either weren't emotionally investing in you, or that's how they feel you treated them. Whoever this is, they kind of look away from the situation and try to pretend like it doesn't bother them. It fucking bothers them. They're lying. It bothers them. And I feel like they caused this. I feel like what made you decide to start building and make them curious is their behavior. Something about their fucking behavior. They might be having to kind of run towards the situation that they put themselves in. That's why every time I feel like I get love on this person, they get no. This person gets no. They feel stuck and they don't feel like they can trust their judgment or the judgment you're going to make or the wisdom in a situation of what's to come. Your message is strange. It seems like there's somebody, I almost feel like you dealt with somebody who's bitter about their behavior towards you. It's almost like they're mad at you when they should be mad at themselves. What the hell is that? I don't know what that one's about, but that one's kind of strange. Like you may have dealt with somebody that's mad at the situation with you, and it's like some bitch needs to look in the mirror kind of reading. I'm sorry, but that person needs to look in the mirror. That person is reflecting downward. That person is not happy. That person feels like the wheel is coming to an ending with a celebration. They feel like they're not getting a victory. They probably thought they could be patient to get this shit. Now they're starting to recognize I'm not going to get the balance or the balance I was seeking. I'm lying to myself. That person's already trying to look at that Gemini, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, is building, is moving on. Done, finito, done. I'm done. Put a fork in me. All right, on to Cancer. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Here we go. Red Bull it up. Cancer. Cancer. Uh-oh. Here comes the sniffling. I knew it was going to come eventually. Oh. Cancer. 12th house. Message for the Sun of Cancer. What was that about? Let's see for Cancer. What's the prediction of Cancer? Something about family values. We're going to start with family values for you. You start with family values. Really trying to focus on family or have a family on the mind a lot right now. Thank you, Gemini, about that. They're like, thank you, Gemini. She's a Gemini. Anyways, she's a Gemini. Here we go. Here we go. Cancer. All right. Let's keep shuffling. Okay. Cancer. One more. Let's see what you get. Cancer. Let's see for Cancer. What needs to show up for Cancer? What's the message? Why? Why do we start with that card for Cancer? Because that's what you want. You want to head into balancing out something. What is it? What is it that Cancers want to balance out? Show me anything you can. Something to do that's going to make you happy, emotionally happy. Give me a little more. Everything's upright so far. What else is here for Cancer? What are you trying to tell me? Some of you have had some love thoughts on your mind about family or been upset about a family situation. And don't tell me you fucking haven't been, because there you are, clarifying it. And every one of your cards, besides love, is upright. So some of you, it could be a love interest that you've had a lot of thoughts about, of somebody you were previously with, or you've thought a lot about the past love situation, or they tried to show up or come back towards you. The fuck is that? But others of you, it could have something to do with your children, family. I feel that heavily. You start with the Victory card, to the Six of Pentacles, to the Sun card, to the Nine of Cups, wanting to see an emotional victory, happiness, balance, feeling like one's getting it and the other's not getting it, or two people, there's one's getting more than the other, and two people are missing out here, kind of energy. That could have something to do with kids. The man looks like he's dealing with younger bodies. All right, let's keep going. It might have had you kind of upset. The loss of connection, whether this is an upset, being upset over a connection in love or around a family value situation. And you know about that, if that's the case. Okay, what else is here for Cancer? Queen of Swords. I should have just taken it right off in front of me. Why? Some of you feel like the action, every time you try to take action, the person's not going to believe you, or they think you're lying. You may have dealt with somebody that manipulated a situation around you and made you look like you're full of shit. I feel like somebody tried to make you look like you're full of shit. Clarify. Somebody was trying to, you dealt with somebody that lied about you. Either somebody lied about you or talked shit about you. Watch out for that. Somebody was trying to fuck your plans up, Cancer. This is what the reading tells me. I'm going to be real. This might not be every Cancer's message. This is the message I'm getting. Queen of Swords, the Magician reversed. That's a liar. It's almost like you wanted to pursue action, but the person may perceive you to be lying to them, or somebody manipulated that into the equation. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. It put a damper on a situation or stop to it. The Four of Swords, the person does come to a conclusion of thinking about this, or just telling me you think about this all the time. The Nine of Pentacles, you may also have a lot of work or health on your mind at this time, Cancer. Work and health may be the two things you focus on right now, woman or man. Others of you, some of you may have had somebody try to come back around or want to come back around and celebrate with you, but you know it's like you would be living a lie, or this person hasn't changed. I feel like no change. This person hasn't changed. Like change in your pocket changes from month to month, day to day. You may have 50 cents in your pocket one day, 10 cents in your pocket the next day. That person, the change was always the same change. There was no change. If you get what I'm saying. This person may also feel left out in the cold when they think about you, or upset about the ending with you, for the sign of Cancer. Somebody could be upset about the ending. Who is this? Who is this? Clarify. It might be you. You may be heartbroken over the situation. Some of you, they're heartbroken over the not getting balance with you. Others, I'm getting like two storylines. Like, if you're a guy, you might have felt like you were getting juggled or having to balance too much. If you're a chick, you may have felt like you were left behind. You were left like the short straw. What the All right, hold on. There's very little communication with this person, or none at all. Give me something else for Cancer. Give them to them, just like the way they wanted to. I don't feel like this person's that close to you, like real close to you. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, or at least they're not sure if they want to move close towards you yet. What the fuck? Queen of Cups reversed with the Emperor. Star. They're not. This person's not sure what to do. You're dealing with somebody that's not sure what to do when it comes to you. This could be a child. This could be a partner you dealt with. But what I'm seeing here, the Knight of Cups to the Ace of Wands, it's almost like they think about pursuing it or going towards it. But every time they start to do it, they close themselves back down. They shut it down. This person shuts it down. I don't feel like it's you. I really don't feel like this is you. Queen of Cups and the Emperor. They emotionally disconnect from it and say no. They shut it down. They don't move towards it. Two of Cups, the King of Wands. They do want to come around. This person wants to come around. They're just not ready. The Tower, the Death card, the Hermit reversed. This person's not ready. They're not ready to figure out what to do. They don't know what to do. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. I'm going to prove that to you. Look at this shit. So here we go. The World, this person definitely could be one of your kids, or it could have been just a past love situation. They're unsure of how to move or what to do in a situation. When it comes to being devoted towards you, whether it's a family connection, like a child, or whether it's like a love situation, they're stuck on like, what do I do? Where do I celebrate? Or they always put themselves in positions where they get stuck, where they keep themselves stuck. Like in this fucking, this like, almost like telling themselves they want to move towards it, but they could be afraid to move towards you. Or if they're not afraid to move towards you, they don't feel like you would give them the time of day. Something like that. Some of you, they may also feel like you cut them out at a young age, or that you just didn't care. Somebody could have told them that. If you're a Cancer sign, just be careful, because I feel like there's somebody in your energy that talks a lot of shit about you, or did, and it may have to do with your fucking family. You may not get the full scoop on that person you dealt with or had children with. They may talk the world up about who the fuck they are, and that you're a piece of shit. I hate to say that. You might dealt with a really toxic energy. Now, this could have been interference. Now, this could be a toxic dad, toxic mom, or just a toxic partner that I just feel this weird deceptive energy. Very unhealthy too. That like when they go speak to other people, when they go talk their shit to other people, they put if your name came out of their mouth, it's like they make up this like fake fucking facade about you. You know, they pin that you were the bad one. that you were the bad person, not them. It was always them, that you were malicious. You're aware of this emotionally. You probably keep your distance. It may have emotionally drained you or really hurt you. You're definitely aware of it with the moon card. It really kind of rocked your stability for a while, or set you back. Some of you got stronger and learned from this as well. I feel the need to say you got stronger and learned that you couldn't trust this son of a bitch. And now it's like you're not willing to let it be a problem. Some of you know you can't let this be a problem. Some of you don't. It wouldn't be wise. Some of you know it wouldn't be wise to go after that issue. Something about it not being wise, or that person that talks a lot of shit, the childlike. And this person's childlike, and this is a very one-sided individual. Doesn't want to see you happy or build, doesn't want to communicate. Ooh, Queen of Wands, stubbornly. You dealt with an energy, I feel like you dealt with like a thief. Somebody that if they could swoop something away from you or keep it away from you, that's what their goal or motive was. This is a fucking crazy reading, but that's what I see for Cancer. That's what I see for Cancer. This could have been somebody you had a kid with. This could have been somebody that kept your kid away from you. This could have been anything, but it feels like an energy where somebody that you were invested in close around you, whether this was a connection you dated or just somebody you know, they weren't the best friend that you thought they could be, or they even if they weren't a friend and they were like an acquaintance, they were doing some fucked up shit, some fucking bullshit. They were saying there's a restaurant in my town called the Talk of the Town. I feel like this person did the Talk of the Town under your fucking name. Or that's what they do. And this person, they may have tried to make you look like, illustrated you to be something you're not. This happened a long time ago. This happened a while ago. I just wanted, was it Cancer or the other person? I asked the other person. I didn't even ask Cancer first. I asked, is the other person upright past, transformation, death? Yes, yes, yes. More yeses. One more yes. Why am I getting no now? What's here? I just feel like you dealt with somebody that wanted to try to come in and steal stuff, or just be like a thief in the night. Or that's how they run your name through their mouth. That's what I see for you. That is what I see for you. And I feel like you're not really too worried about it. I feel like your stability is what's important right now. Now, if it's a connection that you want around you, this won't be for everybody, but if it's a connection you want around you, let's answer that. Answer those. You're gonna get the Judgment, but the person if it's a situation with with children, you're gonna get the right outcome, because the other person's gonna get seen to be a toxic piece of shit. They're gonna hang themselves somehow. The person. So if there's children involved, they either know that you dealt with somebody that's toxic and was lying about you to them, or that's what they would do when you weren't around. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Keep your fucking distance from anybody like that. Remember that's you're better than that. You're better than them. You don't even. I hate to give you a fucking reading like this, but that's what I see. You dealt with somebody that was bad, like a bad person. That's like a nasty person. Okay. Ugh. And I really hate the fact that it feels like it involves your children. That could have been the other person. That could have been another person they dealt with, running your name to the fucking, something like that. Oh, just be careful of who you trust. Stuff like that for you guys. Leo in a minute. Wow. It's fucked up that there are even people out there like that. Oh, I don't like. I'm sorry, but I do not like your reading, Cancer. I didn't like that person. There's somebody in there that didn't belong in your shit, or messing with your shit, or trying to be that person towards your stuff. And it could have been. It doesn't. Some of you were invested in this person. Others of you, they somehow became part of something that wasn't theirs to begin with. What the fuck? Or the person that was running their mouth about you was. It was almost like it was like familiarity. Like they were okay with that. The other person, or they kind of brushed it off, and that person just got too comfortable. Ugh. Anyways, we're done with Cancer. I'm sorry, Cancer. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, Leo. Jesus, Cancer. That gave me like this weird tightness right there. It's not your fault. I just feel like that sucks. That reading was rough. If you went through that, I'm sorry you dealt with that. For the sign of Cancers. Leo. Nobody deserves that. Nobody. I mean, unless the person's just really unhealthy. Even just get away from an unhealthy person. If a person's unhealthy to children, they deserve everything that they deserve to figure out on their own. But that it felt like the person who did that to a Cancer was unhealthy to kids. Fuck. All right, let's keep going. Leo, King of Pentacles, upright. What's that all about, Leo? Have you guys been trying to try your luck? Maybe you guys want to invent something, or maybe you guys just want to see something change. Some of you guys are also, maybe you're trying to focus on, you could be focusing on research, learning something new, or just really focused on moving toward, starting like, some of you could be focused on like your next plan of action or pursuit. Could be career-based, or towards a family connection. Some of you could be towards a family situation. If you're a Leo and you got the short stick in a family situation, let's clarify that. Okay. Some of you may have felt like you got put out in a family situation. The Judgment and the Temperance. Something might have you feeling put out. I feel like the message I'm supposed to tell you is don't get stuck in your head about it. Especially if you dealt with somebody that was emotionally manipulating you. I get this fucking like Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be, but you could have dealt with like a Sagittarius or like a Libra. I don't know why I'm going to tell you Libra, but I'm thinking Libra, Pisces. The moon's there, maybe a Pisces, Cancer, something like that. I don't know. Leo. It's almost like you know that somebody took your happiness or tried to stop you from getting balance and happiness. I don't think they could stop the building. I don't think they could stop the wrecking ball that you are, the force that you have. Why these two? What are you trying to tell me with the High Priestess? I think you're figuring out that if you didn't get the judgment that you were supposed to achieve, clarify it. Or the reconciliation. There is a Sag card on the board. I didn't even realize that. Temperance in reverse. Maybe you dealt with an Aries. Ace of Cups reversed to Emperor. I don't feel like you're worried about being left in the cold. I just don't see you worrying about that. I feel like you're worried about what's next. What's next for you, or that's what you should be investing in. You're learning that, or you've been teaching yourself. You know, it's almost like if you flocked with a flock of seagulls. Now you're learning if that didn't work, you're going to create the change or change the environments that work for you. You may take action or become very. People may look at you as a person with messages or somebody that they can aspire to listen to or trust. I feel like I'm reading women. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I'm reading women. The message I'm seeing here for you is don't let anything emotionally keep you stuck. If there are things that made you feel left in the cold that you felt like you had to battle for, put them down. It's not worth discovering what the problem was anymore. Who am I talking to? That's a woman. That's a woman. It's not worth discovering. It's time for you to build, release anything that rejected you, focus on your foundations. This is going to propel you forward, Leo. And I feel like I'm giving the ladies a reading. You're going to get truth and clarity, and it may give you like I feel like you're not only going to get truth and clarity in this situation, you have the Ace of Swords out here with the King of Wands. I almost want to tell you something. Like, I feel like you will get truth and clarity, but you're also gonna you're gonna look very sexually attractive to a dude. The only thing that makes me nervous is it could be a past connection. It could be somebody from the past. Give me something else. Doesn't have to. There's a past connection that I feel like is going to be wanting to check out what you're doing or thinking about you or wanting to take act. It's almost like you start picking up or propelling into better days ahead, and now somebody from the past wants in. They want to reap what you're creating. Would I take it on? No. That's a flat hell to the no. I got the Devil card, Capricorn energy, the Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Cups. The person might have dropped the ball, or if you let that ball be dropped because it wasn't worth your time, your effort. Well, there's your balance. You knew that was the correct balance, your judgment to make in a past situation. You're looking the other way. I don't feel like you would trust the foundation at all, or have much passion for this to create this all over again. Your wish fulfillment. I feel like you've left something to an end. Could have been an air sign that was like to lie or manipulate. The Magician reversed. Page of Pentacles. Made you always looking over your shoulder. If it wasn't an air sign, maybe an earth sign. Could have been a water sign, Leo. Whatever sign this shit was. Maybe a fire sign. There's a lot of everything here. I'm going to tell you. Whatever this shit was, this person, you dealt with a person that likes to play the blame game. The Hermit, stability, also likes to... Oh, I don't like this person you dealt with. It says this was a family situation where they tried to manipulate the shit out of this. They did. They got away with more. This person, you might have dealt with somebody, YouTube, this isn't literally, but somebody who got away with murder in a relationship. I feel like you dealt with a narcissist, like a fucking big time narcissist. I'm going to show you. Narcissist. Whoever you dealt with, no, I don't like that person. I don't like him. I don't care for him. If you don't know what those two cards mean, look it up. You dealt with somebody that was very, very unhealthy for you. Or you're recognizing this is what you won't deal with again. So some of you dealt with somebody like this, and I feel like they got the best of you, or they might have gotten the best of you in a situation. This may not be everybody's message. Some of you, they did get the best of you, or they tried to. And I feel like a lot of you worked through it or seen through the bullshit of it. That's what I have for you, Leo. Whoa. Okay. Let's keep going. Damn, Cancer's message like got on my nerves. Leo's message made my forehead hot. Well, Virgo, what are you gonna do to me? No, just play. Pretty sure it's the sickness just kicking my ass. All right, Virgo. This sweater makes me, my veins are coming out. This sweater makes me feel like it's 100 degrees up in here. It's probably like 40, 50 degrees down here. And I feel like I'm burning out. That's not good. Shit. Virgo. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And if you watch it later and you catch this part, thank you. Remember to hit that like for me. You can subscribe if you like. You don't have to. That's all up to you guys. See, I don't know if that's showing me the chat was supposed to be. Ah, shit. Make me watch it, man. I don't watch it, man. Skip. There we go. Hello, Khaleesi. I like your name. I don't know if I've told you that before, but I like her name because it's like, makes me think of like old school, like fighting, like swords fighting. Khaleesi, she's here. Your Honor, Khaleesi, not Your Honor, but like King. Khaleesi just arrived. All right, here we go. And because it's different. I also like the name Michelle. We've got a lot of them in here. We've got a lot of Michelles. Okay, I was like, damn, there's a lot of different Michelles. All right, let's keep going. Virgo. What's the 12th house zodiac prediction for Virgo? Here we go, Virgo. Oh. What? Show me. It's an air sign. I feel like communication fell off with an air sign, with some of you Virgos, or a fire sign, maybe a water sign. I don't think you're really stuck on this situation. I think you moved on. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, simple message, simple, quick message for you guys. You might have dealt with somebody who felt like, it's almost like they tried to come in, but then they tried to, somebody may have not have realized how smart you are. I feel like something about your smartness, like it's a light bulb moment up there. Somebody couldn't pay attention enough to how well you have it wrapped in the inside of your head. They tried to keep you stuck, but you moved right away from that. That's what it tells me. The star with the 8 of Swords. Somebody I feel like was thinking they could like work some kind of magic trick towards you, like some kind of magic bullshit. And the thing is, you were more invested in what you cared about at the time. This is like if you dealt with an in and out relationship, or somebody who came in and was there 1 minute, gone the next. Like, this ain't gonna be for everybody. All right, it may be for some more than I realize. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you that the Four of Cups and stability was more on your mind. I don't think you cared about, like, coming back or building back towards that shit. I feel like you're building towards money or planting your feet with money, your stability. If they tried to come back in and message you, I don't think you trusted them either. Or I think you were like, you know something? You aren't over somebody is what it's telling me. That's for some of you. Give me something else. What else do we have for Virgo? If that didn't hit for Virgo, let's try something else. What else is here for the sign of Virgo? Why the Tower? You're going towards anything that feels like it's going to bring in a fulfillment and happiness. I think you're making the right judgment call here. I'm going to tell you, some of you, the right judgment was to put the brakes on a person that tried to come in and out towards you. Somebody that wasn't sure if they wanted to move in or out towards you. You made the right judgment call towards that situation. I hate to say it, but emotionally, it wasn't worth investing in. And I think Virgo's seen that shit. I think you've seen through the bullshit. Virgo, I think you've seen through the bullshit. And if you realized that it just wasn't something, it's almost like you guys might have been, if somebody tried to, like, if you were like a little birdie and another little birdie came over to jump on that branch and chill with you, and the weight of the two of your little bird asses, the branch was going to break. Virgo kind of jumped backwards on the stronger part of the branch, and that bird kind of fell with the broken part of the branch and tried to fly back up, and you were like, nah, I'm all set. I think I'll try something else, or I think I'll go somewhere else. That's a different kind of way of seeing this, and I think that was the right choice. I feel like you're going to go after change. You're going to go after change and build happiness where you're appreciated, and I think that's really healthy. I think that's healthy and beautiful, by the way. Others of you may, if you've been staying at home a lot, some of you may have been, I just got this weird, you may have been waiting for the phone to ring from this dude, but it came to a point where you're like, screw that. Look at this shit. I feel like you're like, you are not going to emotionally manipulate this situation. I'm not going to fight for this bullshit. I think you lost passion for it. You did not want to feel like this, probably because of past situations where things in life have taught you. You don't want that. And you know that it's easy to kind of say, is it worth fighting for? Or does it feel very unbalanced? Have you learned from the past? Virgo, have you learned from the past? I would say yes. That's a yes card. I think you've identified. If something feels wrong, you won't let it do that to you. A lot of you have learned. It's probably why you got the High Priestess up here. A lot of you have trusted your own wisdom or judgment. That lady's looking over at the High Priestess, the Empress. And that is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. She's looking right over at her like, yep, I can trust myself. You come in towards me, swinging for the fences. I'll look the other way. I'll build somewhere else. I have no worries about looking. Look at this. I don't worry about moving on. And who doesn't worry, my Virgo? You. You're like, nah. I'm too strong for this. Even if you guys have been wanting love or wanting to see changes in love, keep believing that it's out there for you. Even if you've had thoughts of it or it feels like it's just not showing up or moving towards you yet, things happen when they're meant to happen, and when we don't really give too much thought to a situation, when we least expect it, or when we start really fighting for what we want out in the world, that's when the wheel starts turning. I'm going to tell you, some of you, I feel like some of you may have dealt with a guy that was not over a situation. He was trying to move on, but stubbornly holding on. To another sign that left him in the cold, or he just hadn't gotten over. Could have been an earth sign or a Gemini. If it wasn't a Gemini, it could have been an earth sign, Gemini, or a water sign. There was somebody here, and the Gemini card's right there. There was somebody here that I feel like he wasn't completely over. This guy wasn't completely over. Balance reversed, the moon, wanting to take action and still having passion for this person. This guy was holding on to an old energy. Maybe a past marriage even. Something about somebody he was once committed to. He might have been holding on to that. You might have got involved with somebody that, whether he was in a long relationship with somebody or married, he hadn't fully released that. Something about I can't release this. Or I'm not ready to. Oh shit, I got one of my card wet as hell. Hold on. There we go. The stability card. Son of a bitch. Let that dry for a minute. Oh. Sweating ass bitch. Damn it. This card is. Damn it. It'll dry. It'll dry a little wrinkly, but it'll dry. Why did this card do that? What's up here with you and the stability? What's going on with that? Maybe there's a message here for me to get out of it. Since it's wet and needs to dry, let's see what we get. Oh. Ooh. Let's see what we get. Virgo. What are you trying to tell me for Virgo? Some of you guys might be really focusing on your stability or your home life, or seeking out events or celebrations with friends and family. More so. Definitely seeking out something to do with the Ace of Pentacles, foundations or career, having like a career motive. Might be having also to put your happiness on the side for a while, or maybe needing something out of that. What is this? Some of you are worried about the decisions you're going to make. Something about being worried about decisions you're going to make in love or with your financial situation is what it shows me. Love or finances. Because you've got a lot of emotional cards here, and you've got a lot of love cards here. Releasing things of past hurts. Anything that hurts you, you're releasing, but also wanting clarity on judgments of what's going to happen in love or in finances. The Tower. Three of Pentacles reversed with the Sun. Some of you are wondering if you're making the right decision. Or putting in the right investment towards what? Clarify towards what? I just feel like the Page of Swords, starting something new. Page of Wands, starting a new thing. Trying to start something brand new. There you are. You guys may be trying to start something brand new, whether it's a love relationship or a career, or wanting both at the same time, being strong about it. I feel this is like I wonder about this, or why I haven't had any movement in my direction. I think about this. What is this shit? This is what I'm getting. Just go off of faith. Take a leap of faith with a situation. You know, I wouldn't stress out about it if that part resonated with you. That's what I have for Virgos. All right. On to the next sign. All right, Libra. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Comments. Card's almost dry enough to put back in. I think I'm going to rip it if I shuffle it, but we'll see. If it gets ripped, I'll buy these again. You know, if it gets ripped, they'll get bought again. That's okay. you know what? Let's freshen it up. We'll freshen it up. We'll go to a new deck. That's what we're going to do. Let those dry. We go to, I don't want to use this one. I don't want to use this one today. So, we're not going to use that one either. That don't feel right. Bear with me, guys. So we're going to go to this one. This is the one we're going to use. Okay. Yeah, because I like how this one shuffles. That's one reason, and I don't know if I've used it in a while. The one I picked up second I used earlier today. So I'm not using that one. Nope. I can wait. That one can clear itself. Welcome in. Welcome in. Did you deal with a Gemini? Are you wanting to play with love again? Something like that, Libra? I don't know. See what we get. Let's see what we get for you. Libra. What's the predictions? So predictions. Libra. Hey, C93. Here we go. Did you deal with an air sign? The Magician reverse? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? The Magician reverse, the Hangman. Ooh, that flips. Turn it. You might have dealt with a Gemini. Either you dealt with a Gemini or you dealt with a player in love. It's something like that. Or you feel like you got played in love? What in the hell? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Some of you just feel like you were lied to in a love situation. Give me something else. Why did that come on into the Hangman? Why for Libra? I consider my King of Swords Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but really kind of Libra energy. Did you get truth and clarity about a love situation? Maybe that's not fighting for you, or you're not fighting for, or wanting to move on from. Chariot, the wheel, wanting to move on from. Somebody may have felt like they got left out. They got the cold shoulder. They got left out in the cold, or left out of the situation in family. Family. Somebody may feel like they needed to move out, or moving out was. It's like if you were wanting to move in. I don't feel like you were wanting. It's almost like you wanted to move towards a situation in love that you just couldn't get to. It just wouldn't work. This is like I tried to work with something. I tried to work with it. And then I either gave up or I recognized they gave up. So I give up. Like you kind of mirrored each other's energy. Check that out. The 10 of Cups reversed with moving towards it. Somebody wanted to work with this. Somebody did want to build there. I feel like somebody's discovering that it's just not, it wasn't, somebody wasn't happy with, one person was wanting in and the other person was wanting out. Ace of Cups. Somebody might have felt juggled or stubbornly felt like this person doesn't want to celebrate with me. This person doesn't want to build with me, whether this was you or them. Bottom of the deck, victory reversed. So whether you were the one that had to think about the situation or what went down, hold on. There's no secrets here. Somebody looked away. Somebody was trying to get strong enough to look away. Or get the right power to, like the motivation, something about motivation for change in this situation, whether that was you or the person you dealt with. Somebody was recognizing that another person didn't want to play with them anymore. Whether you felt this way towards them or you recognized that they felt this way towards you. The world, new beginnings. If you were thinking to manifest a situation or that's how they felt towards it, the dice, I don't think this happened. I feel like, I'm going to say what I'm seeing. I feel like somebody wanted to take action or have action with a foundation. It's like one person was in it to win it, the other person didn't want to do it anymore. That's what I feel like you dealt with. That's what I feel like you dealt with. You have a lot of somebody's wanting to hold on to like a stability or a foundation reading. Somebody's learning that they needed to transform or accept a judgment. Emotionally felt closed off about a situation, could have regarded your family or family situation, felt closed off, or they go towards family a lot because they feel closed off by you. They also feel like you may, they also may feel like you invest more in yourself, or you're stressed out with your situation, or they feel stressed out with them. What the fuck? If you dealt with another same sign, they could be stressed out, or maybe you're just stressed out financially. Some of you may be stressed out financially. I'm going to say what it's showing me. Either they are or you are. Or stressed out about the lack of communication with this past individual. Somebody did work towards releasing it, but they're still lying that they're kind of completely over it. Somebody's fumbling what they feel when it comes to building. Because they still have feelings, whether it's you or them. One of the two of you still has feelings, mixed emotions. Very guarded, though. Very emotionally guarded, but thinks or that pulls in that feeling, that stubborn energy of not wanting to release something that just cut them out. So this could be they feel you cut them out, or you cut. Either you did this to them. It's almost like a seesaw effect. One did it, then the other's doing it. Like you did it first, now this person's doing it. Or how they treated you, you're doing it to them, kind of is what I'm seeing here. What else? Somebody just wants to build somewhere else, or there's no communication between you two when it comes to stability. There's no love offer emotionally. You could be emotionally learning to invest more in what's good, what's healthy for you right now, or trying to go in that direction, build in that direction. And it could be because of a situation that tried to move towards you, there's a lack of trust here. There's a lack of trust, or getting on the same ground footing, something like that for Libra is what I'm seeing for you. It's like every time you try to take 2 steps forward, it felt like you could only get that 1 foot forward, but then the other 2 steps worked backwards. Like, give me something else for Libra. I want to give you a little bit better than that. I don't know what else you're going to get, but I'm going to ask for anything else. Show me anything else for Libra, please. Show me anything else for Libra, please. Anything else that Libra needs to see? Anything else that Libra needs to see? We're going to do that for you guys. We're going to do that for you. I don't know why. I just feel the need to do that. Libra, you get a little bit of bonus. What's here? Show me something else for Libra. Show me something good if you can, or just something. Show me whatever you want to show me, other than what you showed me if you can do it. Show me you. Justice, balance, Libra. Libra. I feel like they're just telling me, Libra, it's here for Libra. Yeah, it's acceptance. You're accepting a situation that might have felt like you couldn't get, that didn't fight for you. It's almost like you're accepting something that wasn't really fighting for you. If it emotionally burdened you or had you a little upset when it came to building with it, I feel like now you're starting to invest in yourself. You're not really wanting to deal with anything that makes you feel bound or taken advantage of, or that hurts your heart right at this time. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. I don't feel like you want to feel that like that. I feel like if you've had to release something that you didn't get a victory with, you're accepting it and you're moving on to to more things out in the world, going into something maybe even with great patience, or moving on from some of you could be moving on from a Sagittarius. I don't know. Sagittarius, another earth sign, potentially. There's a lot of earth here. There's a lot of earth, fire. Earth, fire, and water. It's one of them. Maybe air, but you had a lot of earth, fire, and water. All right, let's keep going. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. Whew. I'm running out of Red Bull. I may get up, guys. I might have to get up and like go blow my nose. It's getting like I'm getting too congested to want to sit here, and I'm not comfortable. So I'm probably gonna get up and run upstairs and go blow my nose. In like a minute or two. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it right now. You know why? Because I'm not gonna sit here feeling miserable. I'll be right back. I was all worried about my cards that got wet. No, I just washed my hands. Now my hands are wet. No, I'm good. I dried them off enough. Okay. Where's the fan when you need it? Ooh, I'm starting to like cool down and starting to realize it is kind of chilly down here. Okay, back to Scorpio. Okay. I don't know why my phone does that. Yeah, my phone. It always I use the phone to look at the chat more than I use the computer because I have everything on my phone's blacked out. Like everything I look at is black. Like I like dark backgrounds. Black's my favorite color. But the chat will just stop all the friggin' time. And I'll see the same name just sitting there at the bottom. I'm like, what the hell does it do that? Because now the same name's not down there. Now it matches the computer Jack, and Jack is at the bottom. Anywho, let's keep going. All right, let's keep going. Scorpios. You venomous little bastard, you. Let's keep going. I'm trying to stick your toxins in me. You creepy ass little creature. I like Scorpio. I think Scorpios are fun to be around. Scorpio. Here we go. For the adult ice cream truck. All right. What's the psychic message? How's message? Scorpio. Me neither. Let's see what Pisces gets. I've had a Pisces running me ragged. 6 years now. Goddamn fish. He's a good boy. He has so much energy. Oh my God. He's asleep. I should be quiet. Sleep. All right. Scorpio. Ooh. What are you being patient about? patiently building towards anything that you feel you need to build towards, but I need more clarification on what this is. What is this? Any desired direction you see fit, I feel like you're kind of focused on that right now. That's kind of what I see Scorpio's doing. Oh, you did want to come out. You're not willing to battle for anything or be guarded on anything. It's like wherever you're being patient about where you're heading. A lot of you are focused on that. Some of you, it's in love. You're accepting, like, you kind of, I don't feel like you're worried about love or pursuing the actions of love that much right now. Some of you there may be somebody that wants you to fight for them in love too, or is hoping you will. They may feel like you're too focused on like your goals right now, too invested in what you want for them. I feel like somebody feels like you're moving on from them too. The Knight of Swords, I feel like somebody wants you to rush towards them, or wants to rush, like they're hoping to get in. They're wanting you to come towards them. I don't feel like you want to go towards this person, whoever this is for. I don't feel like you're emotionally feeling like, I feel like you're kind of like, no, honestly, you're giving me the energy like bro, I'm over it. I'm going to emotionally invest in myself. I have plenty of truth and clarity. I don't really want this right now kind of energy. I think you're passionately, really, it almost feels like you feel like you just can't. This is a strange message. Some of you, it's like, I just can't do this right now. Some of you are cutting somebody out, or you did. But that, I feel like you're cutting somebody out and working your manifestations. You may realize that this is the judgment you have to take. I feel like some of you are recognizing, I've got to pursue a judgment. This is taking a risk. And I feel like you're taking a risk and leaving something behind. There may have been somebody or something you were entertaining that is, you're not entertaining anymore. I honestly feel like somebody wants to come along for the ride or thinks about doing that with you, and you're not going in that direction. I don't know who these are for, but these are very specific tonight. I have like very specific messages tonight. I'm noticing that as I read. This is like a I'm just not into you, bro, reading, or chica. Like I just don't want to do it. And look who just landed in my crotch. You did. You're like, nah, I just don't want to play in the crotch area anymore, or with you. I've discovered that at this point. That's what I feel like Scorpios are all about right now. I don't feel like you're emotionally attached to this situation or pursuing action. You fell on my crotch for a reason, Scorpio. You fell on my crotch because emotionally you're not wanting to invest or move with somebody who might come off like they just can't get out of their fucking way. Something about them I think you don't like. You might not like how they are. You might find them to be kind of stuck in young toxic habits or ways, and you're like, fuck that, get away from me. They want to build with you, but they're putting themselves in their own problem. They're throwing themselves out their own window, or they feel like they can't understand why you don't want to build with them or celebrate with them. What is this? There's no secret that they're stuck. I feel like somebody's stuck on you, or emotionally wanting to invest towards you. It's a guy. It's definitely a man. It's definitely a man. Man. 4 man cards. You may have you, and I feel like you're looking the other way. I think you've learned that you feel like, I think you've dealt with a relationship, whether you're single or you just went through something like this. Some of you may have dealt with a relationship where you saw this person and you've seen this person to be somebody you've already dealt with in a relationship, and you knew, it's like you saw the red flags and were like, I'm gone, I'm done. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Your ass out. Kind of like, you're like, nah, I've learned from the past. And I think a lot of you are at the point where you're like, I have strength and I'll build on my own. That's what I see for you, Scorpio. Some of you, you don't trust this individual, either around the situation that you could build, or you just feel like it could be an emotional burden. You also feel like they don't tell you everything or what they're spending their money on. Ooh, that's if you're like really invested in them. The High Priestess, the Sun. Ooh, what is this? You know that you can't trust this situation, or that you feel uncomfortable with them around your stability. The stability. So maybe you have something more around you. There could be kids. If there's kids around you, I feel like you're not wanting your kids to see who this person is or discover that this person you're dealing with might be toxic. And I think you know that. You might have walked into a karmic relationship, and the message for you is to focus on what's good for you. Get grounded and go after. Focus on the stability you want to see. That you want to see, like the happiness you want to see in love and in finances on your own right now. I feel like I'd be that lone wolf, or that, I don't know, whatever, however you would express a woman wolf or man wolf. I don't really feel like you're investing in options or wanting this person to be an option. And I also see if this is your story, the person may not give up. They may still try to keep coming back at you. Like, you might have dealt with somebody that just doesn't like no for an answer. No is fucking no. That's a different one. But I'm gonna tell you, it's like you might have dealt with somebody that you were like, you're not a good fucking role model. That's the reading I had for you. Oh, that sucks. Like, and once you witness this, you're like, you gotta go. Like, no, I don't want that shit around either my children, or I'm not gonna invest in somebody that I'm not gonna raise you like a fucking child kind of energy. Like, you're like, no, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. You know, I think you've noticed it too for a while. And you might have dealt with them a little longer than you were supposed to. Their baggage. You might have dealt with baggage. I'm sorry, but there's some relationships is baggage. And I don't mean they're carrying their baggage of their last relationship. They're carrying their toxic traits that they don't know how to let go of. Kind of like when somebody's stuck in like 1990 and still dresses like 1990, well, this person still goes to fucking college parties or wants to hang out with the college kids, but he's 48 years old. What the fuck? Kind of like that. All right, here we go. Next sign. That may not be everybody's message. I'm just going to straight up say that. All right. Why the hell does this keep pausing? Spirit's like, shut your mouth. You're speaking too much. Don't tell all their secrets. And mine too. They're mine too. Come on now. Here we go. All right. It's good to see you, y'all. It's good to see everybody. You dealing with somebody, Scorpio, from New Kids on the Block? What the fuck was that? All right, let's keep going. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I was talking to you, Scorpio. You showed right up after I said that shit. The milk's gone bad, Scorpio. All right, on to Sagittarius. Here we go. I think you identified it, though. I think you were very aware. The cards are saying, like, you knew. You knew that person was like, you were like, you are not my flavor. Hell to the no. All right, let's go. Sagittarius. Hey, I'm going to be brutally honest. This is the Lion King. This is what we do here. This is how we do. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I'm a little nervous to do your reading after Scorpios. I think shit went downhill as we hit Cancer. It just started to like go downhill. Kind of. I was like, oh, Cancer's was just like a rough ass reading. Then Leo's, I was like, oh, this is where they're gonna start making me pull out some fucking secrets. All right, let's keep going. right. Thank you if you guys are saying I'm funny or that it resonates, or I'll read the chat later. The screen's too damn bright. So is that ring light. But here we go. The Hierophant, the Magician. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You might have went to school. Some of you might have went to school or learned something about trusting yourself a little bit more, or you're just been more discreetly. I feel like you were really smart or educated about locking down your emotions a little more. Maybe towards a love situation or the feelings towards a family endeavor. Queen of Wands, reversed. Stubbornly not trying to show how you felt or that you felt left out. Something about feeling left out. Well, going to be everyone's message, but somebody may have felt left out. Whether that's the person you dealt with or that was you. Strong energy here is earth, air, earth, water. So earth sign, air sign, water sign. Past person, past situation, whether it's, what is going on? Past situation that just did not work. You might have had children with him too, but this definitely didn't fucking work. This definitely didn't work. It wasn't able to build the celebration that you may have wanted, or the reconciliation you may have been hoping for, or both of you may have been hoping for at one point. I feel like it's both of you. And I do feel like there's children in this investment because of that Three of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Pentacles not getting it, not being able to get the judgment that you wanted, my dear Sagittarius. I feel like somebody might have been stubbornly stuck. I said stubbornly, and you got the woman holding the lion's mouth open. Leo. You could have dealt with the fucking Leo. Queen of Wands is here in reverse. Could have been a Leo, another fire sign, or an air sign. You got a lot of air and fire on the table. Somebody was having a hard time letting go or moving on from the last bonding of a situation, whether you had kids or you were just in a relationship. You were having a hard time moving on or looking away and checking out the world, seeing something new. I felt like, I do feel like this is past tense energy, and I do feel like now you're starting to manifest or balance out the motive of knowing that you have to kind of keep your emotions in check or look the other way and transform a situation that kept you up late at night that you may have wanted to build with. You learned that you couldn't build with, or that it wasn't going to show you the foundation you wanted. The 10 of Pentacles reversed, the 10 of Wands upright. You had to trust your intuitive or psychic abilities on a situation about not getting the judgment you wanted, but you also had to rein in and control your emotions, is what this shows me for the sign of Sagittarius. Accepted it for what it is, the Hangman reversed, and the Devil. Release anything that made you feel like it wasn't going to invest in you. Emotionally, this was not easy, but you did do it, and it will lead you to happiness. Some of you, it was really hard, a big heartbreak, is what this shows me. You might have fought for it too. Not all of you. Some of you did fight for it. You fought for another fire sign, or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You wanted a victory. You wanted stability. You discovered that you weren't going to get it and that you needed to focus on you. That's pretty much sums up your reading in a nutshell. I feel like a lot of you discovered that it didn't happen with this person, and you may have stayed single. Some of you may have stayed single for a long time because of this. I've got the Ace of Swords, and it's no secret to you that you know that, because you really wanted to invest in this lover, or that was the last decision. That was like the last ticking bomb, or you just felt like you didn't want to play the game again. It's a different one. Oh, this emotionally sucked. And it stressed you out. It made you not really want to open it or be patient or change or go into something brand new all over again. That's not everybody's message, but some of you stayed single for a long time because of that situation and what it did. Like you were like, no, I don't really want to deal with another person for a while. You might have felt juggled or like you're being lied to. Like you didn't want to fucking place, you know, the wheel of fortune. Spin the wheel again. Who's the next person? Like you just didn't care after you felt stuck. You're like, that toxic shit, I'm not taking action towards it. I'm not playing with this individual or any individual. The Queen of Pentacles to the Fool. It's almost like you were like, no, I don't want to be blindfolded or self-sabotage myself or feel guarded. I'd rather just not do anything. And emotionally, stubbornly clinging to that outcome. Because it hurts you. I'm going to be honest, because it looks like it hurts you a lot. But I feel like you've released this because emotionally you're coming away from having that worry of this past situation. If something felt like it was juggling you, balanced, like if you felt like you were being seesaw effect with yourself on moving towards a relationship, you're working your way out of that now. The Sun card, the Three of Swords. It's almost like you're releasing the way you felt about something. That's what it's showing me. You're releasing your way about how you felt about a love situation, a decision in love you made, or how you treated it for a while. I hope these resonate for some of y'all. I know these are probably really specific tonight. I don't know how specific because I'm not really focusing on anything but just throwing the cards down. Anything else for the sign of Sagittarius that you want me to show them? Anything else for Sag? I didn't realize I was making this so long. Here we go. Let me just check something real quick, guys. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. I don't think my phone can keep up with the chat. I have Wi-Fi. I don't know why the hell it keeps doing that. Okay. Before we do that, who is next? Capricorn. 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 Yeah. Here we go. Oh, well, thank you, Blooming Rose. Appreciate it. Capricorn. Sorry, guys. Just thinking about a comment I just read and something I did earlier today. All right. Something I did for somebody else. And here we go. Okay. Capricorn. Show me. What do we have for them? $1. $2. Some of you guys may have just recently traveled or had the option to travel, or I hope you didn't miss a travel or show up late to an event or a travel or something like that. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Well, maybe you're wanting to travel or you had the option to do that, build in that direction. Queen of Wands. Some of you might have made a decision to travel, go somewhere. stubbornly weren't going to, like, one-track mind towards what you're going towards. I don't know what it is, but one track. Queen of Pentacles. Very stubbornly not. Is it a person? No. No, but you did travel. You traveled or moved. I feel like you went towards something that you were excited about, or you will. If you haven't done this, you will. Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. You went towards a celebration. It's telling me you either went towards a celebration or you will. What kind of celebration? You might go into doing something that makes you feel like you can just let loose or have, like, I get like this fun energy on you. Whoa. I don't feel like you're locked out of. It's almost like you're not focused on a love thing, right? Look at Ace of Cups reversed. Love is not the answer right now. This is different. What I'm feeling, you're like pursuing, if you felt left behind in a love situation, you're pursuing something that makes you feel like secure right now, like a security blanket for yourself. Some of you, it's traveling or going after something you like to do. Somebody out there is doing something that they like to do. They're not letting anything get on their mind or slow them down right now, especially not love. They're like, no, no, no. You're like, no. Devil's saying no to that. Oh, you're like, that's doo-doo. That shit was doo-doo. I stepped in some shit. I stepped in some dung. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, I ain't being stuck here. I don't want to pursue action. I wasn't getting balanced there. I feel like you're going after an event or you're either going after a career-related endeavor or something that you find fun and enjoyable. Or if you haven't done this, you will. I see you doing something like that. Going after an event or something. Or making the connections. Meeting up somewhere. Doing something where you have fun. I got this fun energy on you. Something that you really like. It's no secret. You've already made the decision. You might have had to stop connection or stop communicating too. With anybody who came in with love offers or is trying to say they were going to move towards you. The Chariot, Cancer energy, Gemini energy. The Strength. Could have been a Cancer, Gemini, Leo. Or Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. One of them. I feel like you're all set. I feel like you're all set. There's something I don't think you want to like worry about anymore. I don't feel like you want to worry about a situation. I feel like you're trying to move on to from a situation that you just didn't feel like it was trustworthy. Moving away. You've given it thought. Five of Wands reversed. It's like you don't want to battle with it or fight with it. The High Priestess, you should not go against your intuition at this time because it's reversed. The King of Pentacles, stubbornly, you know that. With the Nine of Pentacles reversed, you're almost like, you have to kind of leave something behind you. There's something that needs to stay behind you, and it can't follow your trail or your direction. I just feel like you're aware of that there was an ending of a cycle or a person. You may have had high hopes for this situation at one point, but I think you've come to an acceptance to move on because I dropped that on the Chariot and the Lovers and the Page of Cups reversed. I think if you were thinking you could have had happiness, you recognize you may need to have happiness somewhere else or seek new options. It's not something I see you wanting to fight with or play with anymore. You've accepted. It's like you've moved on from a person or a situation that it was a love situation that you might have wanted to build with, that it was hard to release this person from the past. Don't fucking lie, it was. God say, I just go along with that. You got truth and clarity. I think you got truth and clarity on your situation and that it wasn't giving you the balance you were looking for. You weren't getting that balance. The wheel wasn't spinning in your favor. And I think you kind of respecting that situation and going after something fun, enjoyable for you. Whether it's a hobby, something about either a hobby or doing something that you used to do, or just, it's like you found something. When something didn't work out, you turned yourself towards something else that you know does work out or makes you feel better. Something like that for you guys, whoever that's for. Your message, these are all very specific tonight. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best on them, but they just feel really specific tonight. Okay, let's keep going. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. I was trying to make these short, but I've been given almost every card on each reading. People have been getting like every card per reading. That's 78 cards, guys. Good. Or which one? Good. Here we go. Here we go. Huh? What? Did you deal with a Capricorn? Or are you just trying to balance situations that don't feel healthy at this time? So you can be doing that, or making sure you stay clear of them. Potential sign: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or yeah, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, because you got the two cards out are earth sides. Third card out is water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, more water for you. All right, here we go. More water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Shit. The devil with balance. You guys could be trying to balance your own shit, or making sure that's the only way you want to go forward with the shit, or dealt with an earth sign. If not earth sign, definitely could have been a water sign that you saw that was just, you might not have felt like it was something you wanted to play with, or emotionally, when it came to trying to get a victory, it just didn't work out, or a big heartbreak. Whether it's a fire sign, water sign, earth sign, big heartbreak. Don't tell me it's third party. Clarify that card. Clarify that card. Give me clarification on the 3 for Capricorn. What is this? I can't see it. I want to see what that is. You had somebody that was playing with too many fucking people. That's what that is. 3 and a 5. Somebody was playing with too many fucking people. Might have been keeping you up at night too. Not all of you are going to have that problem, but some of you went through that. Some of you might have had no choice but to recognize that's what they were doing. Some of you, that's kind of how you recognize, I got to go elsewhere for happiness. I'm not going to let anything self-sabotage, including myself or them. I feel like myself or them get in the way of where I'm going to build or how I'm going to build. If something wasn't fighting for you or moving towards you, or not, or hiding, I feel hiding energy over here. Secrets. You might have had no patience for the situation. You might have been like, you know what, I can't offer my cup here. Who couldn't offer their cup? Was it you? Was it you? Did you feel like it was too much to deal with? Did you recognize that this person was kind of hiding shit? I feel like he dealt with this like a person try to treat a situation like a stranger. They might have tried to produce action towards you, or I feel like they were being deceitful. You have like a deceitful energy. I put that underneath the devil, and them trying to pretend like they're not breadcrumbing a situation, or you trying to pretend like you didn't see a toxic situation for what it was. Emotionally, you might have been getting a little bit of abuse. You had somebody that was manipulating you or the situation you guys were in. You discovered it. These two cards are you. You discovered this. I think you're figuring out you need to have judgments elsewhere. Some of you, if you haven't come to that crossroads, you will. Also focus on your foundations and releasing anything of the past That's not worth reconciling with. That's the message I have for you, Aquarius. Don't let anything from the past deter you from a new love situation or anything that cut you out or wasn't conservative of you, or you knew you shouldn't take a leap of faith with again. Keep it in the dark. Keep it in the cold. That change was meant to teach you something. That's the message I have for you. I have a specific blunt-ass message for you. I don't feel like you were meant to sit there and play with this. I don't even feel like I need to give you more of a reading. I think that was pretty to the fucking point. Your stability might lie in it with different celebrations. Even if you didn't get clarity or the person tried to rush in, let them rush toward. If somebody tries to rush towards you, quickly, I feel like the action you're supposed to take is swiftly cut them away from you or cut away from it. Don't let it. I don't feel like you're supposed to entertain a love situation or a lover again. I do feel like the energy, like this person they think they may be able to come back. It's like I could come back and do it again. Energy. That won't be for everybody, but if they do, okay, you won't take it. Yes, hell yeah. When it comes to the past, you're like, no. If this resonates with you, you're like, I'm not. You can't trust this person. You fucking can't trust them, and you won't really want to communicate with them or go back and forth. You're like, fuck that. I ain't building with you. I saw through your bullshit. I ain't having that. Aquarius is go for one thing. Trust your wisdom and knowing to build where you'll be happy. I don't think you can lose doing that. And you've got the Hermit at the end of that. I feel like you need to trust your guts. That's the best way to get balance. Don't let somebody play with you. If somebody tried to play with you, the best thing for you to do is tell them no when they offer the cup and move the fuck on. Whew, and I still gave you every card. Wow, I like your message. Your message is like, you know that song, I can see clearly the rain is gone. Well, you're like, I can see through all your bullshit toxic ways. I like your reading is probably my favorite one of the night. Because it's like, you've accepted something. You have a big acceptance you saw through a lot. In love, it was a lover. It was somebody you were attached to. And I think you have if you did have a problem with knowing how to handle it a year ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago, however long ago, you're not there anymore. You've way overstepped that obstacle where you're like, you ain't coming through. You ain't getting through. Not again. That's what I read in that one. And I like that. Okay. Pisces. That's good. I actually really liked your message. I probably forgot half of the other ones that I've said, but your message was just like, you're like, yeah, you're not breaking through. But it's like, even if the person meant well, I feel like if you went through a lot of emotional upset with that situation or were deeply wounded by it and kept it to yourself more than maybe let it out to a couple friends, something like that for the sign of Aquarius before we go to Pisces, something like that, where if you held on to it and it took you like building blocks to get over it, it's hard to do stuff like that in silence or on your own. That's behind you now. For that sign of Aquarius, that shit's behind you now. I think you've owned that situation. Might have taken a while though. Could have been up to a year, 18 months, something like that. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay. Pisces. Here we go. It's going to be a bright, shiny day. Let's go. Very nice. What we got for Pisces? What's here for Pisces? What is your message, Pisces? What's important for this? So house direction. What do we got? Pisces. Show me. Ooh. That's you. I know you're here now. Yeah! I like it. I like it a lot. I love it. Some of you guys have released a fire sign. There may have been somebody you wanted to build with. Could have been an earth sign or a fire sign. You've released that energy. There may have been somebody you may have wanted to move towards, or it could be vice versa. It could be reading it backwards. They may have wanted to move towards you, celebrate with you. No, no, no. This is a relationship that I feel like you have the ability to trust yourself the whole time. Pursue action, your wisdom, your knowing. Look at you have a very beautiful outcome over here. Like your energy is like beautiful. You release something, and I think it was a toxic earth or fire sign. Holy shit. Something that wasn't giving you balance or was hiding a past situation from you emotionally. Could have been hiding a foundation, a home from you, or a family. They may have tried to juggle you and another person. That may not be all of you, but some of you. They were hiding. They were hiding a fucking judgment from you. Not all of you are going to be that, but I think you saw through this, saw through the bullshit, the tower, and learned that I can't build with somebody like you. You're not worth my time. I've got to go. I've got to move on, and I'm reading your side. You figured out the secrets, betrayal. Might have been that they had another family situation going on, or that they weren't showing you all the burdens of the past that they hadn't released. But honestly, it looks like they lied to you about a family. Somebody might have lied to you or played with you about a family or been stuck in the past. Or like to celebrate with more people than they wanted you to know. You might have dealt with a fucking player. Or somebody that likes to tell you they're all about you, baby. But their zipper's always down, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know, maybe they do that hole in the wall game thing. I don't know, whatever the fuck that thing, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, that's the fucking crazy shit. Oh, oh my God, I want to know what that's about. It landed on your side, so I swear to God, that shit like frisbeed over to your side. Like, don't build with them. It was like, no build there, don't go there. Off with the dick, or whatever, however you want to say it. Cut it off. Could have been a lover that you dealt with. It might have emotionally rocked you, or you might have wanted to move towards it. It fucking looks like it was a Leo, maybe a Gemini, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could have been one of them. Alright? You might have wanted to manifest this shit, or really thinking like you were gonna get a victory. I think you were not seeing something. I think they were lying to you. I feel like somebody was keeping you up at night and not letting you realize, showing you that you were the only. It was like they were gaslighting you. You're being gaslighted by somebody. Somebody was gaslighting the Empress. You learned about it. I feel like you had lost patience and you knew you had to cut them out. You knew over time that you were being gaslighted. It probably sucked when you realized it too, that the person was lying to you and gaslighting the situation, or that what they were doing was in a fucking relationship. Like at one point, this person probably tried to really bring up your confidence or make you feel emotionally like they were going to give you the world or promise you everything. They weren't promising shit. They were breadcrumbing you in love. Yeah, fucking completely. Look at this. This person was not only breadcrumbing. This person was lying. That was somebody that liked to lie. I feel liar. I feel a big time liar. You might have struggled to move on from this person. It does look like it's a man who tried to mentally self-sabotage you. Or play tricks. This fucker played tricks. And it's an air or fire sign. Maybe. I've got Aries, Leo, air sign. If it's not air, it's air, fire, water sign that may have done this to you. Could have definitely been a fucking Leo. Queen of Wands, King of Cups, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like it's air, fire, or water. The message here is you're not supposed to pursue. I feel like you've learned that you can't trust this. Emotionally, probably figured out the action you're going to take is to mostly get the hell away from it. What's over here? It's not worth fighting for the passion or going in this direction. But a lot of it has to do with this. This is emotionally taxing. You might have spent a little bit of money on this individual too. And you might have had a hard time coming out of it, getting the mental clarity of a situation, Pisces, about this individual. I'm going to give you a little bit more because you're the last sign and you guys waited. Let's see what else we have for Pisces. Give you a little bit more. Anything else I can show Pisces? Any other messages to the sign of Pisces in just a second. I haven't had my comments up this whole time. But and my phone went black. The screen went black on me. So let's fix that. Okay. Damn it. Will you sit still, phone? Okay. Now I gotta figure out where it went. All that. There we go. Open. Anything else for Pisces? I'm gonna shuffle a couple times. We shall shuffle a couple times, and then we'll do Pisces. We'll give any other further messages that can show up. All right, Pisces. Okay. Any other message for Pisces? Anything else, Pisces? They wanted to go this way, so go that way. The way they wanted to come out. It's simple. If you get a message out of the blue, definitely from either a fire, earth sign, water sign, wanting to come in and promise you a bunch of roses, I would not trust it. I would not trust it. Fucking person's lying. But let me just, King of Cups reversed. There's some emotional shit that you just went through. You're focused on balance of the foundations that are going to make you feel good. If somebody tries to come in with a message, especially if it was a fire, earth sign, maybe a water sign. Fire, earth, or water sign? That's up to you if you want to believe the bullshit. When you just got over this experience, either don't allow them to try to manipulate you with that King of Cups reverse, because that's manipulation, or lie to you. Or don't lie to yourself that you could build an empire with somebody. You're not meant to go in that direction or stay stuck to somebody who shows you, who doesn't show you an equal, give you the equal value, doesn't value you the way you would value them. That's not worth it. It's not healthy. And it could definitely, if it's a fire sign, Leo's here. Queen of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, could definitely be a fucking Leo. Queen of Swords, the Tower, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, strong. No, Queen of Swords, I consider that to be, I think, usually I consider that, sometimes that's, any of them. I'm just going to say any of them in this one. I feel like your message is just accept this with that last shit. That's for specifically if any of what I just said to you resonated, that's just don't entertain something. If it looks like shit, smells like shit, it's shit. Kind of, that was the message. I'm sorry, and that's what I have. If you went through that, that's what I put. Okay. Whew. All signs are done. Nice. It only took me 2 hours and 19 minutes. Damn it. I did not expect it to be that long. He thinks he's coming back. I don't know. You know your story better than I do, so you tell me if it's worth it. If that last reading just resonated with you, it ain't worth it. The hell no. All right, well, let's keep going. Hey, everybody. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It's nice to know. Does anybody have a question? Anybody have a question? Let's stick with simple questions. I am tired. I took too long to do this. I gave more cards than I expected. I did want to do readings towards the end. I said I would. I'm only going to do 3 or 4 because I am tired. I'm still sick and getting over that, so I'm not going to beat myself up too much. I'll answer like 3 or 4 yes or no's. If I have the energy tomorrow night, be late though. If I come out tomorrow night, it's going to be late. I'm not going to have any freedom like to do this until probably after 9 o'clock at night. But I might come out tomorrow at night late, maybe. If not, I'll definitely be out here probably Tuesday. I think Tuesday or Wednesday. But Kimberly, can I get one card? You're gonna get. Just be patient, Kimberly. At this time, Kimberly Schultz. Just be patient. Either with kids or your stability, or worrying about what could be about it. If you're worried about money or where your stability's going. Anything that mentally upsets you, just be patient with it. Go with the flow, the ebb and flows of things right now. If you've been wondering if a message is going to come in, a love message, or change in a love situation, just continue to try to manifest it, Kimberly. And focus on yourself and your health right now, Kimberly Schultz. Yourself and your health is important. Maybe even if you have kids, a family thing. Judgment's reversed with the Tower. Maybe you're being worried about stability, something like that for you. Okay, give you way more than one, but there you go. Let me see. Well, that's yes, I will get some rest in a little while, probably soon. I'll answer a couple. I was gonna just do yes or no's, not even use the tarot. The tarot down. I've already given up. I mean, 78 times 12, whatever this shit that is. How many cards? Almost. I think there's only like two zodiac signs that might not have gotten all the cards. I know that Aquarius, I don't think I gave them all because you're so fucking specifically that. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep fucking reiterating the same thing over and over again. Okay. Okay, what do you got? Okay. Welcome in, Diaz. Ling the Aries, how you doing? Hello, Brittany. Catherine, I like those kind of questions. Will my meeting with Frank go well tomorrow? Will her meeting with Frank go well tomorrow? Catherine, I don't know. Let's give I'm not, instead of working so hard, I'll just let my energy pour through this thing. I don't even want to try to fit. Let me see what it says. This is for Catherine. Just because I'm tired. Catherine. Kinda. Yes or no? Will it go well for Catherine and Frank? Will it go well for them? The meeting tomorrow. Will it go well? Maybe. You know, I'm getting back and forth on energy on you, on that whole situation. Hold on. That's sideways. That's maybe. I don't see it being more negative. I don't see it. If it's like very neutral. Like I might, because then I asked, will it take off, and it wanted to go fucking neutral. Maybe. Okay. It seemed kind of like in neutral. All right. Yeah. It didn't seem. It's like passive but not moving. It's weird. I don't know. Holy shit. You were like, it's in business. I just read that and I split the cards. You might not get. Up. Hold on. Reversed, up, up. It's wishy-washy. It's like hit or miss. Hold on a second. I'm gonna say no. I don't see it working out. Should have told you no for me to tell you maybe. And I'm surprised you got no, but it's because when I heard maybe as a kid, it usually meant no. So for me to do it the opposite, do it the way I do it, and it usually goes against the way things work for me. But that's a different scenario, anyways. And I don't want to confuse you with what I'm saying, but yeah, it might not work out. I don't think so. The card built as far as building a business or continuing it like successfully might go for a little while, but longevity, no. Okay. Hello. You're welcome, Catherine. Should I go with an Aquarius I met out of the blue? What? Should I go out with an Aquarius I met out of the blue last night? Or run? Let me ask some questions silently for you, Blooming Rose. Let me see what it tells me. Blooming Rose. I don't think the person will make you happy. Just gonna tell you. You'd end up moving on away from it anyway. I'm just gonna tell you, Blue Rose. I asked a lot of fucking questions. I don't think the person will keep you happy or content or victory on its head. Right? No. The answer is no. I don't think the foundation would build for very long. It would be there for a little bit, but it wouldn't be something that, as far as emotional investment towards it, what's behind that? No, I don't see it being something that having the right direction for you. No. Mm-mm. I would say no. You're welcome, Blooming Rose. I'm sorry. I have to tell you. I was kind of excited to tell you, yeah, go out on a date. But what I just did with that, don't think it would work or last. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's a good idea. Okay, next. Yeah, I'm going to give you as much as I can possibly grab. And I asked a lot of specific questions. I won't say them out loud because that's your personal shit. Like, I don't know you personally. What I mean is, if I have to ask, like, is this person a good person? Is this person this? Is this person that? What else can you tell me? And just let that kind of show me what it's saying without me having to challenge all of it. Shit, I don't think it was there for you. Yeah, it's still no. I keep finding that card. And when it comes to your emotional contentment, I don't think it would be the right investment. It would close out before it started. I don't think you would enjoy it for long, or it would build. Not with this one. I'm going to tell you not with this one. Not with that person. Doesn't mean it's the last person and the only person. That it could, down the road, there could be an offer. You could have an offer, Blooming Rose. Or the change could be coming for you soon. Sooner or later, you could probably walk into this person. Or have another option. Anyways, let's go on. I think I'm going to get some sleep, guys. What's that? Hi, Beth Wilson. Thank you, Beth Wilson. I appreciate that. That's nice. I don't need clarification, you're right, but I do appreciate it. You know why I appreciate it? Because you guys are helping other people find out that if they're meant to resonate with me or my stories are meant to help them, you guys are helping them find me by saying stuff like that in the live or saying stuff in general in the comment section. So I do appreciate that. Like, I shouldn't tell you guys, but I had fun today. Like, the person, I'm not going to say much, and it's nothing personal, but I answered a question today in a private read, and I told them, this is just the psychic medium and like knowing that it's powerful right now for like the next couple of days, 2-3 days, like it's super intuitive. But that's just because of the 12th, me being all in my 12th house, the house of Pisces, the psychic house, and it being one of my powerful houses. I told the person, they asked me about like a specific, it was weird. I had already answered the question before I got to the question in the reading that came out. But then I decided to use a specific deck that has numbers. And I had told them before I used the numbers, I keep seeing 4 for you. I also keep seeing, I told them 4 years. The second card that came out was 48. How many months is 4 years? 48. It was just fucking cool. So I'm excited when I get done with this to send that shit off to them. Just because I like readings like that I catch what's going on as well, where I'm like, oh shit, you know? I also like when there are sometimes I'll do this stuff and I'll just have this, what's called clear knowing. Like when you connect with somebody personally, you won't get it all the time. Somebody says they do, they're probably, maybe they're really good at it or they're kind of lying to their teeth because I don't get it all the time. Or maybe they're just further connected than I am. Who knows? But let me tell you, there are those times where you'll tell somebody something, whether it's happened yet or it's to the future, and you'll know that it's right. Those are the shits I like. When I grasp that, whether I get told it happened or somehow it gets brought back to me, whether it's that person or somehow it just all lingers in, or I'm shown another reason why that made sense. It's crazy, but it sounds crazy, but it's possible. And I know we all have that gift. We all have certain gifts. Some of us have certain gifts just to be healers in different ways, take care of people in different ways, whether you work in a hospital, as a teacher, a great caregiver, a great friend, mother, somebody that's got very good learning skills, but also very good teaching skills, anything like that, or just being very helpful to another, you're a healer, point blank, period. Some people are really good with their psychics, with auras, or they're just really good. Some people are just here to, and they struggle with that, and they're really successful, and they're trying to learn the opposite side of what they're good at. Everybody's different, you know. We're all figuring it out. I just want to say, we need feedback. What are you talking about? We need feedback. Yeah, it was cool. It's cool to see stuff like that. You know, like, I keep seeing the fucking number 4. And I told her, I haven't sent her the video yet, but I'll send it to her. And I gave her an extra half hour because she was patient and she waited. But that's when I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, I'm answering, like, I'm reading down, like, I'm going through the email, reading the questions. And as I get to each question that I read, I'm like, I already fucking answered the next question in that reading, but let's do it again. You know what I mean? It was cool as shit. I love seeing that shit. All right, but aside from that, I want you all to have a great night. Going to watch the Talking Dead. Damn, The Walking Dead's back on. I gotta go fucking start watching that shit. I'm gonna try to ignore seeing. I think I saw that in my last live from you. So it was you or somebody. It hadn't been you. It might have been somebody else, but I think I saw in my last live that you were watching The Walking Dead. I tried to skim through that live, and I'm like, oh, the show's back. That's one of my favorite. It's my favorite TV show. I've been watching Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix. I fell asleep to that shit a couple nights ago. I got to figure out where I am. That show's fucking crazy. If you haven't seen the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix and you can withstand like crazy, horrible shit, that's a pretty crazy fucking show. That fucking guy he's a good actor. I'll give him that. I'm like, holy shit. Like, But thank you all for your time. I hope you all have a good night and a great tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon. Okay? Thank you guys for coming in, hitting a like, subscribing if you like the content. I do wish I could have answered more questions. I stayed on too long. And Jill, I see you down there. I will be doing the members. I don't know if I'll tell you guys when I'm going to do it, but I'll be doing that soon. I'll be going out specifically just for the members soon. I'll be giving you guys a reading or asking you if you guys have questions and doing that. So it's well past overdue. So as I start to free up time, I'm going to start giving you guys a little more time. One-on-one stuff with you guys. It's only right. All right. You guys have a good night. Thank you all. Bless you tonight, tomorrow night, the rest of the week, the rest of the month, the rest of the year. And I will see you all soon. Peace.